Hulk Hogan once risked heat with Vince McMahon. Wrestling journalist shares heartwarming story, exclusive. The wrestling world is still reeling from the devastating news of Hulk Hogan's passing. The legendary WWE icon, who helped shape the very identity of professional wrestling during its golden era, died of cardiac arrest on July 24, 2025, at the age of 71. In the wake of his death, countless tributes have poured in from celebrities, athletes, fans, and wrestling legends alike. Among those who paid tribute was veteran wrestling journalist Bill Apter, who shared an emotional and exclusive story with Sportskeeda Wrestling, one that showcased Hogan's selflessness, loyalty, and fearless dedication to his friends, even at the risk of damaging his relationship with WWE boss Vince McMahon. Apter, a respected figure in the pro wrestling media landscape, revealed a little-known memory from January 1984, a night that changed the trajectory of WWE history. It was the night Hulk Hogan defeated the Iron Sheik at Madison Square Garden to become the new WWF champion, igniting what would later be known as the Hulkamania era. However, what fans may not know is that the press was not allowed inside the arena that night. Despite the strict restrictions placed by the company, Hogan went out of his way to make sure Apter got the iconic shots. Apter recounted that after the match, Hogan personally called him and invited him to his hotel room to take exclusive photos of him with the WWE Championship belt. This act of kindness was completely unsanctioned and carried a real risk of upsetting McMahon, who was known for being a strict protector of his creative and promotional control. Apter admitted he was hesitant at first, fearing the move might land Hogan in hot water with the WWE chairman. He asked Hogan if this could get him into trouble with Vince McMahon. Hogan, however, brushed off the concern and confidently replied, "Don't worry, brother. I'll work it out with the boss." It was a moment that perfectly captured Hogan's character, someone who valued relationships and loyalty just as much as business. It also reflected the tight but occasionally tense dynamic between Hogan and McMahon, two titans who helped each other reach unparalleled heights in the wrestling business. Over the years, Hogan and McMahon maintained a strong, though sometimes complicated, business relationship. Hogan was the face of WWE during the 1980s boom, and McMahon was the visionary who believed in turning pro wrestling into a global spectacle. Their partnership revolutionized the industry, with WrestleMania and Hulkamania becoming synonymous with WWE's rise to mainstream popularity. Following Hogan's death, Vince McMahon took to social media and shared a heartfelt tribute. He praised Hogan's extraordinary charisma, his contributions to the wrestling world, and the everlasting impact he had on the WWE brand. McMahon wrote that the world had lost an icon, but his legacy would live on forever through the memories, matches, and inspiration he left behind. The story Bill Apter shared is a touching reminder of the human being behind the larger-than-life persona of Hulk Hogan. He wasn't just a wrestling superstar. He was a man who remembered the people who supported him on his way to the top and wasn't afraid to bend the rules to honor those relationships. In an industry built on spectacle and storylines, moments like these show the genuine bonds and respect that exist behind the curtain. And as the wrestling world mourns the loss of one of its greatest icons, stories like this ensure that Hulk Hogan's legacy remains as heartfelt and heroic as the character he played in the ring.